Hey there, it's Amy from the Prompt Institute, and I'm here to talk about our toy of the month. The toy of the month this month is Pop It. So Pop It, this is an academic version of those push pop bubble toys, and it's lots of fun. This one happens to have letters and numbers. So let's see what it looks like. It looks like this, and what's really fun is you can also feel the letters and the numbers, and they're all in order. So this is an excellent toy to get lots of mass, distributed, random, block, just, all of those principles of motor learning that we know are very, very important, because we know repetition leads to reproduction, leads to refinement, and we have to do that to create functional change in motor speech movement. So let's just chat. If you're going to do it for mass practice, maybe they each get a row. All right, I need to hear this 6 times. Okay, we're going to do pop, 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 pop. And then they could fill them in, or you could have them just pop, 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 pop as they go. And you could also take turns. You go, I go, etc. So it's great for that. I know that you guys are great at getting a lot of repetition in your sessions. So there you go. That's just one way you can use it. I'm going to talk now about some games that you can utilize it for, and then just get into what you can use it for to target phonatory control and mandibular control. So as far as games, you see it, you say it. A, B, C. Pretty academic, but you get the idea. You could also make it really functional and be like, all right, let's talk about your name. What does your name start with? And maybe you're working with a child, his name is David. And be like, you're right, it starts with a D. How about me? My name is Amy. A. I need to find an A. You get the idea there too, right? So we have see it, say it. You could spell with this. You could spell their name. You could also spell family members' names, pets' names, etc. So we have spelling, which is great. What else could you do? You could also do a find it, like find a P, find a 1, find a 5, etc. Another thing you could do is guess and pop. So let's say you're working on categorization and you're talking about animals. Be like, oh, what's your favorite animal? Oh, it's a dog. So cool. Dog. All right, let's kind of see, what does that start with? And then you can incorporate that. It starts with a D. Body parts, fruits, you get the idea there. Another thing you can do, which is fun, is do a race. So ready, set, pop. And you could use a timer, and they could fill it in, and whoever does it the quickest, fills in all the pops, is the champion of all champions. And you can also incorporate concepts such as fast, faster, slower, etc., which is fun. And who doesn't like a good pop-it race, right? I mean, good times. All right, so let's talk just a little bit about phonatory control and mandibular control and some lexicon you could use there. So if we're looking at phonatory control, we know that this is very rudimentary. We're looking at supporting a 1 to 3 second unit in terms of speech. So perhaps we're doing ah for up, maybe is this an A? For affirmation. And here we're just looking at that phonatory control, looking at, can they support a 1 to 3 second unit for a communicative purpose? And we're just getting some of that phonation going. Maybe we're working on getting some of that airstream up and through the nose, just accepting, for me, whose turn is it? Oh, okay, yeah, turn your voice on, use your lips. For me, or maybe we're going to do for more. And another way we could obviously prompt it, parameter prompt it, is be here. So that's just phonatory control. It could be really, really simple. And again, we want it to be reciprocal, functional play routines. If we're using it for mandibular control, so we're moving up the motor speech hierarchy, perhaps our lexicon might be pop, and be like, oh, it's my turn to, okay, you tell Amy, it's time to pop. And then I take a turn. Oh, your turn to pop. And then they take a turn, etc. Phrase like pop up, super functional. And here we know we have that close, open to close for pop. And then we're just expecting an unrefined like up. So nice jaw movements, great for kids who exhibit poor lower mandibular boundaries and are working on getting that lip contact through jaw. I'm looking at, we could also do targets such as help, like, oh, we need to find a B, and maybe they need to request for help. Also targets like bam, 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 or tap, tap, tap could also be a fun way to use Pop it. So I wish you happy prompting and have fun if you choose to play Pop It. So much fun. Yeah, good times. And take care of you. And again, happy prompting.